throughout the busy week. In between my best mate being shot, the funeral, seeing Dave for the first time in many years, and then to top it off, find out Benny and the Cutters have had a secret life as a successful R&B pop band. Wild shit, man. Don't look at me like that. Do I look like a man who can afford house staff?
Where was I?
Where was I?
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes. So Dave returned to town with the rather sorry for himself Snuffles in tow. And he dropped back the car to old man Fonz and thought it was as good a place as any to attempt to coax Snuffles into spilling the beans. Snuffles was an easy option for this, as he was somewhat traumatized by having had people throwing him off things in the last few years. So with the slightest hint of this being an option, started spilling beans all over the shop.
And so old man Fonz had been right all along. It wasn't the Cutters responsible for Steve's death.
Snuffles
Mid-snot snort
gabbered out that Jube had done it. But why?
This was something.
Snuffles didn't even seem to know. He said it was because he was off his meds and liked being an asshole, which, thinking about it, was as good a reason as any. But no, there was more to it. Dave decided to leave him with me and see what I could get out of him. And I in turn called Mandy. There had never been a human on this earth who had managed to hide a secret from Mandy. And I didn't see Snuffles being the first. It was decided that Benny should fess up to Wazoo about their predicament, and that they wouldn't be able to tour to promote the new album until this whole mess was sorted out. And Mr. Wazoo's reaction was not what Benny had been anticipating. In fact, he was downright overjoyed. He certainly was not known for missing an opportunity. And it was currently in vogue to be a criminal. All the big names were doing it. And this saved him all the trouble and money organizing it himself for them to be arrested. So immediately called a press conference to sadly inform the world that the Cutters unfortunately had to cancel their tour. And wouldn't you know it,
Once the tears dry,
sales went through the roof.
guess that's why old Wazoo was paid the big bucks.
You can take him home now.
I had to leave Mandy to it. I just didn't have the stomach for that sort of work. And it didn't take her long. So Dave dropped him, somewhere. And Mandy gave us a rundown on what she had learned from Snuffles. And this again was straight out of left field. Apparently Jube at one stage of his pathetic existence had considered himself a singer-songwriter, and was delusional enough to try his luck on one of those televised abominations You've Got Talent shows, performing his self-penned tune, "I Love You, My Little Spanish Cow." I kid you the fuck not. And it went down as well as you could imagine. He was far from happy about the reaction to his performance of, I'm sure, no doubt masterpiece of a tune, and stormed out vowing revenge of some sort. And this is where I find out that as much as I was unaware of the Cutters' pop success, Jube, the bitter loser, was paying close attention, and it was eating him up no end. And that's when he came up with the idea of setting the Cutters up. And when the Eurotrash Steve opportunity came up, he used his limited intelligence to acquire a gun and take out Steve. Absolute piece of shit. All of this because he can't sing, and was laughed at by millions of people around the world, on and off to this day. Well, now that pathetic loser was really gonna pay.